It comes to social media, she's far beyond me. When it comes to the streets, I am far beyond her. You understand? And I would rather deal with the streets because that's real cash that you can touch. But online, those are just bragging rights. Abantu online metusobola kukola concert bonna ne bakola ki ne bajja ola nti olina bafaani abo when you go live to speak they don't come out and they're there, they've subscribed. When you have a million followers and you're on day live on Facebook all day, you will not get 1 million views. You know, we see it with our biggest people who hit social media. Ngabo labanti principle. Wabera live. Uganda yonevayo. Nera teziwera million. You see what I'm talking? So social media, those are not real numbers. That's why I didn't want to go through that argument. Kubanze tezitoa. The argument is zange twogere ku street. Tugenda awo mu kibuga, tugende mu owino, tugende waka tunyumirira ano nyumirire eri tuka ani ayina abantu. Ekyo kyonze kyendaba. Other social media no.
Was this debate worth mwe okuvayo okugikola at this time?
For me, no. It was not. For me, it was not worth it. And even in our communication, I totally condemned it. I didn't want it to happen. I didn't think it was necessary. But we signed a contract to make sure that this show works out. So when the owner of the show who paid you says, you know, I want this show to promote, to create more vibe, you show up. That's profession. That's how we work as a business strategy. And, you know, you listen to them, and because all of us have to work towards this show working. So we do everything possible to make sure the show works, and that is exactly what I did today. But I don't think today's interview was necessary. No.
So if you had any room for you to jump out of this, you have an option, would you attend or not?
Jump out of the interview today or
today, like today?
Today I accepted to do that interview 2 hours before it. Since yesterday I'd said no. Even this morning I'd said no to it. 2 hours before it is when I said, you know what, okay.
Let's talk about ekintu numbers ku social media. You watch emphasizing nnyo n'ogamba mbuno the numbers ku social media muzindaga but nze mbayita mu kisaawe ne bajja. What was your point really?
My point is social media is not a real place. It's not a venue where you can go and make money. Social media does not buy tickets, does not sustain you. And social media is for everybody. Anyone can get 1 million subscribers if they have a budget for it. I have a lot of examples I could give. How many people follow Afrigo Band? How are their socials? They're not amazing. You understand?
YouTube channel.
Thank you. So, but they are tewali artists asenga kujuza weekly, daily shows ngachi. Nga Afrigo Band tuyinza okulaba ono DJ ebinyanyanyanya. Thank you. Sunabe na inaba bagundi bameka bafani ku YouTube. Naya juze ebisaawe. You see what I'm saying? He's bigger than almost all the DJs. Kubanga yenga DJ ajuzachi, ajuze chisawe. So social media numbers are not a real place. Those are not numbers you can rely on. But Lugogo Lugogo grounds, Independence grounds, that's a real place. You understand? And then Lugogo that I filled up in 2020, is a real place. You see what I'm saying? The cricket oval is a real place. My numbers are there. My history is there. You can touch it. You can feel it. But my followers on my Facebook, they're 800,000. I didn't get them. They didn't come to the show. That means it's not a real place. I got 35,000 people. Well, how many of them follow me on social media? Not even 50%. You understand? In fact, only 10% bangobera kuchi ku social media. But the fans came through. So for me, that's how I measure success, not numbers on Facebook. That's the point I was trying to put to her attention. Until right now, Botunila numbers everywhere. It looks as if I'm weak. Until you're on the street and you start asking people who is Team Cindy and who is Team Gundi. Success is not mbozi. It's actual numbers. That is what it's about.
Because the people buying, it's like you sponsor your social media handle.
Yeah, it's right there. You can see it when you go on Facebook and see all the pages that are sponsored. So page, Sheebah, Spice, or whatever, Winning Waji, whatever. I'm giving examples. They are sponsored. So Chida Bidana and Chidi sponsored. So that means you're paying for the promotion of the page. In mine, that doesn't show up when you. Yeah, it's organic. Yeah. So if we're going according to social media numbers, and I have 800,000, if those people ever showed up for a gig, sija kuddamu kukola. Otegera kyengamba, I can do one show a year and retire for 6 years and come back with another show. But those are not real numbers. We still have to advertise because omuntu ajja ku show. Ali owino, ali ku malls mu kibuga, ali koboko, ali soroti. You understand? That's why we still advertise. Others twali komyewa ku social media. Yes.
Then akkiriza nti faniwo. Nagamba the wabadde faniwo. Even right now akyali faniwo. But gwe nga atulaze nti gwe nga gwe Sindi. Gwomuletedde oyinamu obuntu bw'okola obutonotono obwo bw'olina okuayaninga out gw'omulaga bad blood.
No, I don't think I show her any bad blood. I think people should realize that this battle was brought from her team. It is them who thought about the idea to ite Cindy. You understand? Vibe ekyagaanye tuite artist asobola okwongera ki vibe kweno show. Kwe kunkubira kati singa nali muntu atayagaliza saalikoze eki. Sali chikoze. But I looked at it, I'm like, you know what, it's all right. It's good business, then it's all right. Sagala kuba ontino nze nzakola ki siyamba ku bantu. Kwe kukkiriza okudda ku ki ku show. If I didn't want that, sali genzeyo sali chikoze. I would have rivaled and done another show in another venue. Because you all know another venue is available. You understand? It is available and nobody has paid for it. Forget propaganda. That place is available. Nalisa solide venue endala ne tubisanye ndiye na days and nenzire. You understand? And I've brought those numbers before so I can bring them back again. So I didn't want to do that. I said, you know what? It's okay if I help another artist to take a move vibe nesente mukolechi munsasule. So that defeats the point of Nze Saagaliza. No, that's not true.
Because I know Nagamba, it's you has been wanting this from day one, 5 years ago. Because 5 years ago, that's 2019. That's like almost after your show. Nagamba, where they are pushing for this battle. Nagamba, okay, time we tuseka anjikuwe. Wali abayimbi abalungi. Actually, abadeze ngajja kyogere. Di abayimbi abalungi. Lwaki bo siboge nako lwaki ye kubo olaba gwe omwetaaga so siye.
I'll say that again, they called me. So since and we're talking about 2023. If she had accepted this battle in 2020, her point would stand. Nay, right now it doesn't stand. After 2020, there's so many things I did. I got married, I had kids. I forgot about the battle. So that's not going to happen. No, she will never do what? That side will never allow. But this year, because they needed me, then they got in touch with me for the battle. So that is not true that I want
comparing songs. Nakugamba mubuli your best song. Ngagwe olukoze obulungi ngalabira ddala nti nemba mugenze mu comparison y'ennyimba olusinza okukola like she's far